Loco back in. This time, guys, another random video. Let's see what the heck I got. Just got off the Rex. Hey, look who it is. None other than Howard Stern. Don't like him that much anymore, you know, but this one was when he released when he was still relatively unknown. Recorded in New York. And released in a Washington, D.C. label. And he was here with his friend Ed Norris, 50 Ways to Rank Your Mother. It's kind of an oddball. It's definitely an oddball record and a so-called comedy record now. The thing I like about it, and I did put this up, that's why it's all messed up. I used to have this on my wall in my other apartment. I don't know if this even opens up. I'm trying to see it because it's a poster of Howard Stern, but this thing is all crapped up. It must have been tape I did. It woke up. But this is the original poster came with 50 Ways to Rank Your Mother. You can see it's all crapped out. Still kind of fix it a little bit, but it's a definite oddball piece to have. 50 Ways to Rank Your Mother by shock jock extraordinaire Howard Stern. This is something I know he just wanted to release as a one-off. I guess he was kind of known back in 81, 82 when he released this recording. Another oddball one. Here's Your Dog, Charlie Brown by Charles Schultz. It's a gatefold. It's another one of these, you know, comic book records. With, pretty nice. I like Peanuts. Snoopy, Charlie Brown's cool. Okay, wow, this is an oddball. Donovan's Greatest Hits, Korean pressing. And, you know, the thing about these pressings is that they're done in finicky paper, and the actual record, there's weight, it's not heavy. You can see it's in Korean, whatever, if you could, I don't know if you can see that. But, quite weird. There's something else in this here. What is this? Probably something I dropped in. Something about drugs is not good. Funny though, to say the least. Hey, okay, John Mayall's Bluesbreakers, the Beano album with Eric Clapton, the first pressing in stereo. Eric Clapton, John Mayall, John McVie, later Fleetwood Mac. Great album, classic. Whoa, this is really different now. Now we're going to a band from Chicago who I did pretty much enjoy a lot when they came out. They were kind of like glam rock, psychedelic. I think they almost had their own, if you could say their own sound. They were pretty good. They might be still around, I'm not too sure. Called Enough's Enough. Enough's Enough, and a new thing, piece cover. This is a promo copy, or a cutout copy of it. New thing, yeah, I remember these songs. Yeah, Shape is Enough. Wow. Another promo. Sometime in the night when you're feeling the cold. You remember this with late Ronnie James Dio as the producer. Here in 8 stars. This is a promo copy of it. Pretty cool thing about it is that, you know, all the musicians who were there. Rudy Sarso, Kevin Dubrow, rest in peace also, Rob Halford, Priest, Lemmy, Motorhead, Vivian Campbell, all these guys played on it. Blackie Lawless, Wasp, you know, it was great. Love that. It has a Jimi Hendrix song, has Kiss Heavens on Fire, Motorhead on the Road, Scorpions, A Zoo, Yesterday and Today song, Rush. Pretty nice. Okay. Now, actually, I picked this up, like I say, random. I got a few picture discs I'm looking at. This is Metallica's with Michael Kamen and the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra. This is a Brazilian copy. I don't know if Brazilian press, if it's a bootleg or not. The weight's good, you know, has a good weight to it. And Brazilian pressings sometimes are hit and miss. They could be good, they could be so-so. Oh, speaking of glam, rock, Cinderella's Night Songs, picture disc. This is, I think this is a German pressing of it. I like that one. Cinderella, I liked the band when they came out. Wow, American Pressing. Steve Levine of PAL. Culture Club, Color by Numbers. There's Boy George and the rest of the Culture Clubbers. This is actually a U.S. press of it, and it's funny because it says on the actual album, really basically saying don't play it because it doesn't have the quality of the regular Culture Club vinyl. And like it says it here, it says, sound quality of this picture edition is not comparable to the conventional edition. Playing of this album will result in surface noise. Okay. Speaking of Steve of PIL, how about none other than the producer and brainchild, also passed away recently, of the Sex Pistols, Malcolm McLaren, and his album Duck Rock. Duck Rock, Buffalo Girls, Double Dutch. You can tell it was the mid-'80s. He was kind of branching into different kind of music, breakdance and stuff like that, and early hip-hop. Pretty interesting to listen to. Okay, this is another interesting one. This is a French press bootleg of the Stooges, recorded at the Whiskey A Go Go in September of 1973. Live at the Whiskey A Go Go. It's got Raw Power, Head On, Search and Destroy. Wow. New Orleans, Chic Creatures of Hollywood Hills. Wow, James Williamson on guitar. Man, the Stooges were incredible. Speaking of bands that were oddball, even though they did have a big hit here, another band from Liverpool. Yeah, not who you think it is, because this is a mid-'80s band. Pretty, I don't know if you can call them pretty out there, crazy. The video was banned, but I like this album actually, because it has a lot of covers like Ferry Across the Mersey. Yes, Two Tribes, and of course, Relax, I Know, Now You Know who I'm talking about. It's Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and the Gatefold album, Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. It's got The War. It's got Born to Run by Springsteen, Crisco Kisses, The Power of Love, The World is My Oyster. This is a great album. I wonder if it has, I don't know if this includes a poster. This one might not have a poster. I don't know if it has those weird t-shirts that they were selling. And continuing to that, this is one of the 7 inches, 12-inch Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes, and I always like the video with Gorbachev and Reagan at it. And there's a picture of the video with Gorbachev and Reagan, Two Tribes, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. So it's a little bit of everything. Steeler. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's a Swedish meatball, some might say. I think he's a great guitar player, but yeah, of course he's tended for his long solos. But of course this was, and he was with this, one of his first bands in the U.S. Steeler is none other than Yngwie Malmsteen. There is Yngwie Malmsteen with Steeler. Who else is on this? Ron Keel. Oh, Ron Keel, of course, later of the group, rock or metal group Keel. And I think now he's singing country music. Mark Edwards on drums and Rick Fox on bass. Hey, okay, I didn't know I had this another. This is another Lonnie Mack album. This is the one actually was produced, and he played with none other than Stevie Ray Vaughan. Lonnie Mack, Strike Like Lightning. This is a really good album. It has Hound Dog Man, has Strike Like Lightning, Double Whammy, Long Way from Memphis, You Ain't Got Me. And Lonnie Mack definitely could play great guitar, great blues guitar. And there he is, a picture with Stevie. This is a nice one on Alligator Records. Oh, okay. Hey, one of Scotland's finest rock groups of the time, and with a huge hit, of course, is Nazareth and Hair of the Dog with Love Hurts. There's Nazareth, Hair of the Dog, Love Hurts. I haven't heard this one in a while. This is a sealed copy. This is a Polydor German copy. It's a compilation of greatest hits of the Hollies. It's got He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. It does have, of course, Long Cool Woman on it. Big hit, also The Air That I Breathe. And I'm Down. This is a great one. This is actually sealed. The best of the Hollies. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a rock band of the 80s. Actually, Dutch guitar player, and I think here he is with, let's see, this is one before he was with Whitesnake, Vandenberg. Adrian Vandenberg, for the Storms, is a cutout copy of this album. This was with all of the musicians were Dutch. Vandenberg with a Mayan motif alibi. Here he is also with all the Dutch musicians. This is a good album, Another Cutout by Vandenberg Alibi. And last album is Vandenberg's first album, Vandenberg. This one, all of the musicians are also Dutch, like he is. Of course, sung in English. Recorded at England. Recorded at the Soul Studio. Vandenberg. Pretty great guitar player. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can see it was a little different, these actual recordings, these actual records. A little bit of, not everything musical style-wise, but from pop, doing to a little bit of hard rock there. You know, it wasn't bad at all. The few Oddball albums thrown in there. Hope you like it, guys. This is LP Loco saying, hey, have a great day, guys. Peace.